Ride on Wall Street this week, right? Mortgage rates up, interest rates up, gas prices are starting to inch back up. So we thought it's a perfect time to get your nerves all calmed down and bring in financial advisor Mark Lamkin with Lamkin Wealth Management to kind of give us all an assessment, right? Because it's right. Somebody said to me this week, do I have any money left? Right. After something like this, it does. I mean, what do you think?
It's scary, right?
World?
The old joke's the 401k becomes the 201k.
It does.
Right? And there's been $13 trillion worth of market losses for retail investors this year. The worst start of the indexes in 75 years, Claudia.
Goodness.
75 years.
Right. I feel like back in the summer, you were already, your tip in the summer was interest rates are going to go up. Please make sure you have a zero interest credit card. Did that. What advice would you give people like now? What do you need to be locking down? What do you need to be doing when these things are going on?
Yeah, these are mortgage rates just hit almost 7% yesterday. And that's one of the highest in 15 years.
Yeah.
You're not getting those 0% credit card offers as much anymore. Credit card rates, auto rates are up. So major purchases right now, you might want to just hold off a little bit because the Fed may have got a little aggressive. And from a financial advisor perspective, if your advisor or you're a do-it-yourselfer, if you're not making any tweaks on some bonds or internationals or some of the riskier parts of the market, you might want to get that second opinion.
Yeah.
Now's the time to do it. We were right back in the summer, and sometimes we're lucky, sometimes we're right, or both. But right now, that second opinion is important because this market is tricky. 32 years, I've not seen interest rates go up this quick, and this market has been...
Buckle up. When you sent over our talking points for today, it was they'll send over things like a week before to say, hey, I'm going to talk about this. And the topic was, top 5 reasons you should choose a financial planner. And I thought coupled with this news that's happening, this is the time, right? If you've got your hands in a lot of stuff, this is the time you really need to kind of get some advice and say, what do we need to move? Where do we make, this is the time.
And not only a financial advisor a good one because the joke is, what do they call a guy that finishes last or lady that finished last in their medical class? A doctor. I just don't want to go to him, right?
Right.
So right now is you need that second opinion. Long-term bonds, internationals. Do you know if you're going to run out of money? Do you know where your mutual fund compares to other mutual funds that are out there? Do you know how much you've actually lost compared to the benchmarks, or how much in stocks or bonds? And do you know Social Security wise that if you were married 10 years and divorced, you can get that? I mean, there's so many little nuances that a financial advisor can help you with, especially market wise right now. Take advantage of what the market's giving you. And after 32 years, not only me, but others out there, I can give you some ideas that can help make that up, that what you've lost. Or if you don't know what to do, or if you're paralyzed or you're making emotional decisions when you make most of your bad decisions because you're scared. Warren Buffett says, be greedy when others are fearful, fearful when others are greedy. So now you can make some money. Now's the time to make some tweaks where you can do that portfolio rebuilding strategy. If you're one of those, the market always comes back, it might. Probably will, always has, but can you wait 10 years before it does without doing anything?
And have you made half a dozen stupid moves in those 10 years? And I think, too, COVID did a number on people where a lot of people got divorced, right? A lot of people decided, I got divorced, now I'm going to get remarried. Those are times, too, that you need to go ahead and get a financial advisor and say, let's make sure that you're financially on the same page.
Beneficiary reviews, portfolio reviews is how much stocks versus bonds. Do you have individual stocks or do you have mutual funds? Where do they rank? How much you lost? Do you know if your significant other dies? Are you going to have that money? Because that's where my mama got in trouble with Papa picking the wrong pension option. And right now, this is the time to review those types of things. And right now is not the time to sit and do nothing. Get that second opinion because, market may come back. But if you can come back 5 years instead of 10 years or 2 years instead of 5 years, why not get that second opinion? Because there's no harm in it, right?
Absolutely. Before we go, just tell people, when you have that first meeting about these topics, what are the couple of things that you will look at immediately?
Yeah, you want to definitely bring your statement in. You also want to bring your taxes in. The last 2 years of taxes, I asked people, because some folks are paying too much in taxes. Woody Allen, of all people, he said, I'm happy to pay taxes in this country. but I could be just as happy paying half as much, right?
Right.
So reviewing those taxes right now, with this market down, Roth conversions are a hot topic right now because you can convert and pay less taxes. And we'll do that risk questionnaire to see where you're really at.
That's a really good one. I was going to
Because everybody's Mike Tyson, everybody's tough till they get punched in the mouth. Well, when you look at that statement, you're getting punched in the mouth right now, right?
Humbling. It's very,
And
very
it's scary.
humbling. Yeah.
But doing the right things, this market will come back. There's always a place to make money. There's always a place to make some changes. Now's the time to tweak. And most important, do not stop putting in your IRA and 401k right now. Do
And
not
that's just
do
the
it.
first
This
thing
is
that
the best
people
time
want to
to
do.
do it.
Yeah, stock
But
up.
just make sure you're in the right place. And
Yeah.
that's where someone like me can come in to make, after 32 years, you know, you can read that Dummy's Guide to Brain Surgery, but you don't want to do that, right?
Definitely not.
So 32 years, I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and others do too. So take advantage of that. Get a second opinion right now because it's scary times right now. I
Yeah.
haven't seen interest rates act like 32 years in this business. I have never seen interest rates act like this, and the markets are going through that adjustment phase right now. So it's scary. Make sure you make the right moves and get the right advice.
What a soundbite to end on. I'll let you drop your mic now. And 32 years. I've never seen this. All right, so if you're interested in getting more information or scheduling your first visit with Mark Lamkin, head on over to lamkinwealth.com or give him a call at 690-6764.